I hit that hoe, then I do the rest. She say no face, I say no face. This is the game that we like to play. He do not get it, he is not with it. This is the reason he keep replacing.
I'm in traffic on the way back now. Can we say 3:30 and you not be upset at me? And I'm very sorry.
All right, y'all heard that. So we gonna have to. That's that New York life. I respect it. So we gonna have to reschedule this, y'all. That's live and direct.
That's real deal.
We already rolling.
Hey,
You're already rolling.
Silverage, we already rolling, baby.
Today's guest will literally be she will be probably one of a kind. What's good?
I'm eating french fries right now. That's true. Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
what's good,
I
home
look
skillet?
terrible.
No, you
I am on
don't.
a train back to. It's a train moving back to.
Hey, this about to be live, real live there. What's good
Okay.
with you, homie?
Not much and
I,
everything at the same time.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for everybody who,
I like your beret.
yeah, yeah. I've been getting on my hat game. The beret game is nice. Appreciate you. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to France one day and rock this thing out. For
I'm
real.
gonna go to France so bad.
Hell yeah. But yeah, dog.
2022.
Who knows? I gotta, I'm gonna have to be on my professional shit, even though we homies. But I'm gonna be geeked up because I ain't talked to you in like literally, I ain't talked to you in over. It's been almost 20 years. If I'm not lying, it's almost been 20 years, dog.
I am
Like
not 6 years old. Middle school. 6th grade.
middle school, yeah,
See,
like
Williams.
legit
And then you
type
left
shit.
everyone.
You know, somebody told me, somebody thought I died. Someone told me this, like, bro, we thought you died,
I'm not
bro,
funny.
because it ain't, but it kind of, it makes sense, because I really didn't tell nobody I was leaving, I just left. But yeah, I'm
Why
here,
didn't
I'm
you tell
still here.
anyone?
I didn't even know. That's a whole nother story. Like, I legit thought I was going to school, like, a week before everything, and, like, I was gone. It's a long story, I'll tell you off camera.
It's okay.
But
Like your water glass.
you know what I'm saying? I gotta be professional because I'm trying to do this journalist shit. If y'all don't know, this is the homie Abe. I'm just gonna call you Abe. You know your real name
Yeah.
Adriana and all that stuff like that. But she goes by the artist known as Abe. She's literally one of the most dopest artists that has been stepping the game, doing the thug dizzle for a long time. I'm proud of you for actually achieving your goal. You know what I'm saying? Got your shit
Thank
out there in
you.
art galleries in New York and stuff. How's that feel, man? How you feeling with that, Abe?
I
Getting that?
haven't necessarily gotten where I want to be. And there's that.
Wait a minute. So what do you mean? Like you got your
I'm
shit
not where I want
out
to
there?
be. But it doesn't matter. So my goal ultimately is to have my own gallery and to like have artists where I get to decide what's good art. Because now it feels like the powers that be are like it's based off of a lot of things that aren't talent. And so I would like to return talent to art, I guess. That's really much it. And so I'm
Well, you
really
know, we in
investing
a
out
time.
myself.
My bad. I was about to say, you know,
That's
we in a
okay.
time where kind of like talent really is like overlooked. It's more so of who you know and how many like people like you on the internet and shit like that. So
Follow that. I was just thinking about I'm going to delete my. Well, I go to this every few years. I delete my social media. However, I don't think I need it.
you don't need social media at all.
I don't. Um. Does Oprah have social media?
Oh,
Does Jeff Bezos have social media?
okay then.
what does
Hit him with it.
Beyonce do on social media? So
Not that
that's really,
much.
really what I be thinking about. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's where I aspire to be. I'm that type of wealthy. I don't really care about being liked. So yeah,
And I can
that's the
honestly
reason why I
like.
don't wear jeans. I'm not
That's the
saying
reason you
Oprah's
don't wear
like,
jeans.
because Oprah does not wear. I've never seen Oprah wear jeans,
Hmm.
and I don't aspire to be Oprah because I feel like she's got some shit going on sometimes. But don't we all? But at the very
Yeah,
same time,
I
it's
feel
where
you.
she is for a reason.
That's true.
She knew what she had to get done.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I honestly
And
could
can I tell you
accept.
that I always said I would never do an interview. So this is great for me. I'm happy.
I
But this
really
is probably
am.
going to be the first and last one I'm ever doing. Although the only other interview I did is my interviewing myself.
You interviewed yourself.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was, I sent you the link.
Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm honestly am like I can really say that I'm proud of you for the fact that everything that you're saying right now, I saw it like when we was kids. You were literally the same kind of person that you are right now. You did not give a fuck about people. Like when it came to like what they thought about you, how you look, it didn't matter. Like I remember like just that shit in elementary school, like dog, we literally grew up in the same neighborhood, like right around the corner from motherfuckers. Shout out to
I love
Ponderosa.
that.
You know what I'm saying? So like we used to be in the dirt
It's
and
still
shit.
there.
Like,
Still the same.
you know, like so I honestly can say that you're not just having like a character with this shit. Some people are living in a character with shit nowadays. You are really who you are, and I fuck with you for that, my dog. But I'm gonna do
Unfortunately,
this.
some of the crazy leaks out, but that's okay.
Hey, that's what made you who you are. You feel me? I gotta hit you with this segue, dog, because as
Okay.
much as you are an open book, I
I
am,
love that one.
and I feel like we kind of really do got a lot in common. Like I said, we was damn near best friends growing up. Your birthday is the day after mine and shit like that. So like, yeah, you know, happy G later, homie. We got old out here. We
I
got
had a
old out
crush
here.
on you for the longest time. There's this thing
Say
when I was
what?
in kindergarten. Yeah. Oh
What?
my god, yeah. For the longest time. And there was this girl named Alexis, I remember in like first grade. And so we would compete who would go drink behind you after the
Wait
long
a
time.
minute, bruh. What?
I'm serious. I'm really serious. Yeah. So we would compete. And so we're weird. Like, yeah, after we drink after you, obviously. It's basically like kissing you.
That is fucking crazy. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You breaking news to me on my damn show. Hey,
This
you
is
know
first grade.
I'm
First
gonna
grade girls do things like that.
my kid, my wife, my people are gonna see this. I'm just fucking with
It's
you, like
okay. I'm about to say that's why I'm always like super. I had to tell. Okay, so
this
there
is
was this.
hilarious.
I work with, and I had to tell her like I know you have a girlfriend, but I'm just naturally flirtatious. I'm sorry, and I've just decided to adopt that and go with it. Before, okay, it was just I was okay. So I would say, I've been arrested before, obviously. So I
I
have
know that. I have that in my
thank
notes. And you think I'm gonna
you.
bullshit you? I'm gonna be a professional journalist here because I got this written down. I'm glad you opened this book up so I can say this. So
I'm about
in
to
my
say,
notes,
good luck. I'm just gonna be like, this is how my mind goes. This is why I don't talk.
I know, trust me, I know, but this is the thing about you. I didn't have to study you like how like I study people that I interview. Like I just know you for so this ain't shit. So real talk, Abe. I have per convict to
Yeah.
Picasso.
Okay. Oh, that's so cute. I would like that a lot. Okay. So I was
Speak
saying
on that.
the other day. I unfortunately. Okay. So old
Homie, I
me.
could barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you good.
Okay. So old me would be like staking out a house for a few weeks to rob it. But now, new me, so what I did, I live in this really great neighborhood. And so I would like take walks for like, since I've been there since June, July, I would like take walks and run and I would take notes like this house has a family with dogs and this is black people who live here. And so I then like send people like art prints of my shit for like Christmas. I was like, usually neighbors would send fruitcake, but I can't cook, so I'm gonna send you some prints. And then I put some coupons for my shit. And it actually brought some work, right? But my I don't know, I was just boring, I conniving bitch. But I've learned to not be not use it to my disadvantage, but use it to my advantage. Yeah, I'll say that. But I would also say that growing up in foster care, as you know, after I left the service house and stuff, going back into foster care, it's like, do what you have to do to make things happen. So
Yeah.
I will say that also.
You did that shit too though,
But
because
jail sucks. It's the most demoralizing thing I've ever been through, and I would never wish it on anyone. It's terrible.
can I ask you something for real? Can you really like
Yeah.
smell the roses on your life seriously when it comes to like, yo, I came from the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now
Yes,
look where I'm at. Do you think about that shit
feel
a
like
lot?
I do think about it a lot. I think about my future a lot at the time, and that's also why like I need to get off social media. I always think about okay, so as an attractive female, not right now. As an attractive female, 70% of the men you talk to are gonna want to like engage you, and I used to feel bad about it, and I would waste my time dealing with people and then guys who just could do nothing for me and just draining me of energy and taking and not supporting or helping anything. So I was like,
Yeah.
well, Rihanna doesn't feel bad, or Oprah wouldn't feel bad, or I don't know, Michelle Obama wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah. You just got that. You got that type of confidence in yourself, where it's like, look, these strong ass women are the same thing.
Yeah,
If
I see
not,
myself there. I definitely
yeah,
do. But I also see myself kind of like Gucci, you know, because I can relate to the whole. It looks for Kodak. It's also free Kodak, by the way. But that's
yeah,
also
free
something
Kodak.
I was like, definitely, I would say relate to as far as life wise. So yeah, I definitely remind myself of that. That's also why I don't engage in a lot of shit now. So that's nothing is worth going to
Yeah,
jail for.
good. That's
But
good.
that's also what helps me like not spend money on a lot of shit because I don't have to because I'm like opposite. But I would say that because I had not been used to things like that before, it is harder to discern whether or not I should. So it's really important the people you have around you. I say
Yeah.
that, and I'll always say that it's the people you have around you. It's that support system, if you have it or not. And go ahead.
I was honestly about to say, because what you just said makes a lot of sense. My uncle used to say this shit a lot, and he said if you can't change the people around you, then change the people around you. You know,
Yeah.
like people really are like an important part of your life when shit. So it's like what you said early in the beginning when it just came like dudes and stuff like that who weren't like actually supportive or there for you. You had
Yeah.
to get that move, and you made it to where like you were having like the ball of your life, dog. Like you smiling all the damn
Oh, I'm about
time.
to say, I was just laughing because you just said dudes. That's also another thing I was. An escort. That's
What?
also, I have to mention that I was an escort and a sex worker. And that's a huge part of
Hold on.
how I was
Wait a
even able
minute. This
to
is
afford this.
Abe. You are literally telling me a lot of information that I did not know that you was gonna say. Wait a minute. You're
Yeah.
going in and out, and I think it's
Okay.
just because of this train. But
I'm
explain
sorry.
what happened?
So, from the time I was like a sophomore in college until about
Going through y'all. She leaving literally Philly to New York.
yeah, so
So
I've been
damn. She probably saying some funny shit too. Yo, homie, can you hear me?
yeah. I'm
You
putting
going in real bad. I think are you like coming back into New York right now? Like literally, because it's like all I can see is a circle. If you haven't bought Via Hustle right now, get your Via Hustle latest and greatest, latest and greatest gear. You feel me? Got to throw that little ad in here. This is live, a live SilverView. Not gonna cut this wave. Let's see if she can get off. I'm gonna try and bring her back in. Hold on. We ain't gonna do nothing. We're gonna try and get her right back in. So ain't nothing but a G thing. But I think what she said before she left, y'all, was I honestly did not know, but it's still this is still definitely funny.
what?
Yeah, yeah, we are back. All right, like you're in better space. All right, cool, cool, cool. So I think what you said last week, you were actually in college
Yeah.
from sophomore doing what now?
From my sophomore year until like last year, beginning of this year. I'm being really honest. Yeah, like honest hour. Woo.
Wow.
This is
Wow.
why I don't
How was that life?
work on. It was. I actually really liked it until okay. So up until a certain point, I was fine, and then the whole morals thing hit me, and the universe is like, some of these niggas is married, and so then I became like, it was bad because I felt bad for doing it, so I would like knowingly. Anyways,
You can
story.
spit.
I've
I
been
mean,
in jail over some of these things, so yeah.
yeah, don't
Mm-hmm.
say all that. I don't want you to
But
criminalize yourself, seriously.
the
Don't
fast
criminate
was
yourself.
okay. I've been to jail, paid it off. So there was this one guy who was married, and I didn't know he was married until
Okay.
like 2.5 years later, and then like went to jail because I put a gun on him because I was really upset and emotional. So then I was like, I can never get in a relationship with a married guy again, and that's only because I feel like the wife is the unknowing party. And that's it. I don't give a fuck what other people choose to do, but for me and the way my universal morals work,
Yeah.
um, I am okay with it as long as everyone is in agreement. But yeah, it was great financially. I want to talk about that. It was amazing. Takes $500. Okay, so in college, a lot of my friends like didn't even know that I did it. So I would lie to them and be like, "Yeah, I sell drugs," which I don't think why is that better.
It's,
Yeah,
I
but I would
mean,
be
it's
like,
definitely way more table talk, worthy than what you actually did. Because
but I
I'm gonna
also
be a
want
hundred
to
with you,
think
Abe. This is You're definitely the definition of honest Abe right now, homie. Like I have, I have never had a guest on the show
this is
this
why I've
honest.
never interviewed because I just word vomit. I
It's
just
good. It's great though. It's honestly great because no, I'm being serious and I'm not joking with you. This is just my honest truth, and this ain't for no clickbait or camera shake. Because we looking right now, I got one view. Abe, I'm being
I'm,
100% with you.
this is
I
gonna be
love,
when I am
huh?
when life happens. This is gonna be the one interview that people are gonna refer to. This is one that they're gonna have. This time
I
is
feel
fun.
like that because it is the truth. Since I've been doing this shit, journalism is something that is more than just
But you
talking.
see
It's
the future.
therapeutic.
That's what it's about. You have to see a future. Ever since I was 12, knew for sure. I was always painting ever since I was little. But when I was 12, I decided for sure I would be an artist. I even
Yeah,
remember in ninth grade, West Ashley High School, terrible. Ninth grade, I gave my English teacher, Miss Lee, a card and I wrote on it, "You should keep this because I'm going to be a famous artist one day." And I would like write shit like that. I would give art pieces to like my random cab drivers, people I like, and I was like, "This is going to be worth some money one day." And I'm not even right, not even 1/10, so I'm so fucking close. I got this gallery space, and I'm not gonna say
yeah,
when, but it's everything is perfect. It's fantastic, and so I've been also in the last 2 years. I've been really getting into like the manifestations of your mind, and like actually not so much level, but it's like a spiritual understanding the way the world works. And that's what I've
hell
been
yeah.
doing. Yeah.
I caught a good bit of that because, like I said, this is definitely probably more of the real interviews that we're gonna have. Just because I'm just being free. You going in and out, but I understand a good bit of what you were saying, homie. But can I ask you something? Because
Yeah.
when you speak on just that body positive shit like that, and when you go into like what you did in your past, was it honestly was it a moment in time when you just said, you know what, man, hey, if I could see myself doing this for like forever, like would
I
you literally have
thought,
stopped
okay,
if you?
so I thought about it. I was like, I know that I'm never going to probably never get married. Simply, if I do get married, the person I get married to is going to have to be very confident, like the most confident person in the world. Because,
Respect.
yeah, that's it. They're going to have to be the most confident man in the world, period. But I feel like marriage or even just all relationships limits you from a lot of different relationships, not all sexual. which just sounds like. But for example, if you were in a relationship, you wouldn't even say hello to some people. You usually would, or you wouldn't engage
That's actually
people.
the truth.
Exactly.
I
Like
know this for a fact.
and life is about learning and growing and experiencing, and I feel like I don't ever want to limit that for myself in any way. But I thought about it, and then I was like, no, I can't, because at the very end of the day, it's very nice to know that people actually give a fuck about you. And if we're being 100%, these niggas don't give a fuck about you. I'm not talking about niggas in general, but I mean the guy. Most of the men like who engage with sex workers, do they actually give a fuck about me? And okay, so someone.
Well, look at what they're doing in the beginning. I mean, we're gonna
Exactly.
speak on
I
the
know.
term, but it is what it is.
It's a business transaction, and that's what I had to realize, that it's not. So no, it's not something I can do forever, because I don't want to be in that business forever, because it's not my passion. I wouldn't do something I'm not passionate about forever. But
I got you. Your passion is art.
art, everything art, everything.
I know. And that's why I got you on this show. We're not gonna talk about all the bad shit. You feel me? I'm just gonna hold you to it. Like, yeah, that's good. That's good TV talk. But at the end of the day, these paintings you do is the shit, dog. This ain't one of them. I wish I was in the actual spot where I'm at right now, but things is happening because wifey working and shit like that. But your shit, dog, I'm talking about, bruh. Go hard. Let me go through the list right quick, because I know you got a favorite real quick. What is actually Abe's favorite piece that she has ever painted?
The Black Supper, my nigga. That is my favorite.
Okay. That shit go hard.
Months to do. I liked it because it was the first piece I did that I was like, growing up in Charleston, it's like all the art.
Shout out to the April 3.
Hey, but the art wise, like downtown, we want to do cityscapes and palm trees, beaches, and everything like that. And so before, I was just trying to make art that people would buy, and that was one of my first pieces that I did that I felt like I wanted to do and I liked, and that's why I like it the most.
I fuck with it. I love I got it right here.
If I can say that, okay, that's a drawing. So I would say my favorite painting is I have this huge red, black, and yellow one. It's called Murder on My Mind. I like that one.
Okay.
For the same reason.
Which one was it?
Murder on My Mind is this. That's also, of course, Y.W. Melly for him. Well, I can't say for him because I think he did that shit.
This is so stupid.
But it's a huge painting. It's red, black, and yellow. It's Murder My Mind / this is what you call love. And I'm like in front of it and a lot of things. But
okay.
Yeah, it's my favorite painting because I used to pass the paint for that.
Can I ask you
give me my paintings
go ahead.
off of
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, what'd you say? Which one of my the one do I like?
Yours?
Oh
no. Your painting I named after what I felt like. I always name them after. Or sometimes I'll listen to music and I set out to paint that certain phrase or that certain feeling.
Okay, so it's literally in that timing of you painting that you're going to name that thing. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, and that's why I like abstract art, because if I'm feeling some type of way, I'm not going to feel that same way 5 days later. But, I mean, people working on, like, that painting behind you took days, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or weeks. Things that take days, weeks, or months, I'm not a fan of for myself to do. Because I don't feel the same way every day, week, or month.
Yeah, that's dope, though. Because I'm not going to lie, hey, when I look at your art, it kind of reminds me of Kendrick Lamar's song, If These Walls Could Talk. And, you know, like how he said, like, I just used the phrase, what if paintings could talk? What would they say? You know, and I would look at, you know what I'm saying? Your paintings will be loud as fuck. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Them paintings will be loud as fuck, first off, because they all got their own personality. The one where it's like the one chick, she got like an afro, and I think she's smoking. And she was fine as hell. Yeah, that one. Okay. I like that one. I like the one where you got like fruits with like faces on them, but they're kind of like blended a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's Fruits of the Spirit. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's close. Top 3 for sure. But I
yeah.
left out patience. I've been working on it. Working on patience, but it's not there.
Damn, man. Hey,
I,
you know what's so
I think
crazy? Go ahead. I was about to say, no, what's so crazy is like one thing that I was just gonna ask you, like, what would be like one thing that you would describe, like one word you would say that describes your actual art itself, the art style, I'll say.
emotion, not emotion like, oh, this is tragic expression, but I guess my art is what color, line, emotion.
Color and emotion. Okay.
Color and line. I want to color, movement, line, and motion, but then also balance because
I like how you put that. Okay.
yeah, because most abstract, for example, if I put like red on a canvas on like a side, I'm probably gonna put it somewhere else because it might be like heavy on the bottom. And I know that sounds weird, but
Nah, that's your art style.
yeah,
I got you.
it has to be even, but it's still abstract. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, for sure.
You remember the very first paint you ever painted?
Oh, the first thing I remember that was good-ish, there was this train. Okay, there was this book called The Adventures of Hugo Cabret, and
Okay.
it's just full of sketches, and then there's some drawings, and then there's some storyline about this kid who lived at the train station, whatever. But the drawings were so amazing, and I copied the train off of the front cover of the book, and it was like great. And my aunt was like, "Oh wow, you know, Abe's over there doing her art thing," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing my art thing," and I was like 12 years old. That's when
Hell
I just
yeah.
started out. That was it. That was the book, and that was the time, and that was me.
Hell yeah.
There's that. But I love that was it. The first thing I remember was kindergarten. We had open house, and all the parents came, and then we had all the and Miss Height. I think that's
Oh my God, girl. That mean ass teacher. I hated her. I love shout out to Miss Deborah, but I hated Miss Height. Miss Height was like some damn militant lady, man. She was mean as fuck, Abe.
Yes. I know.
Shit.
The art teacher, Miss Roberts.
I remember her too.
Art. So I went to she went from Oakland to Ashley River, and when I transferred, she would transfer too, and so she was still
Oh wow.
Yeah. So second grade was my last year at Oakland, and then first grade was my last year at Oakland. Second grade
It sure was.
was her first year, and it was amazing.
I would do it, but I ain't gonna do it because I got like 2 pictures. The one picture you already know is the one where we like graduating from kindergarten. But I think the second one is like we in first grade, and bruh, when I tell you, we did not look like each other like right now. It was crazy. Thank God for puberty, man. I was clown on myself all the time. I look like who was the little nephew from Bernie Mac? Why y'all ain't tell me I look like him? How can y'all have a crush on the boy who looked like the from Bernie Mac, Abe?
I remember you did some weird thing when you could like move your stomach like this.
I try to tell people I was a belly roller. I try to tell people, yes, I was doing it before Shakira. Shit was funny, man. I used to win the talent show every year. Hey, nah, but funny though, real talk. I'm about to hit you with this one. Who was some person, like somebody you like love to smoke with one day? Famous, non-famous, like someone you would love to smoke with one day?
Kodak Black. Also, Erykah Badu. Does she smoke?
Word. She definitely gotta get high. She definitely get high.
But I don't know if she smokes or not. Those 3, top 3. I just really like Kodak Black. I don't know. It's just top 10.
Kodak go hard.
Also,
Nah.
Gucci before.
You said Gucci before?
Gucci before, and I was like, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Some people say that's not even Gucci now, even till to this day. Even though that
It's good
clone,
now, but
it's him.
I can't hate on a nigga for growing and doing better. However,
Yeah.
I like before.
Respect. Okay. If you could remake any movie and star in it, what movie would it be, Abe?
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah,
mm.
we hit the questions now.
But I don't want to be the star in it. Didn't have it that die. I'll be.
He
I'll be
dies. Who? What movie?
Jackson.
Which one?
I'll be Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction. Look at my wallet.
Oh wow. Bad motherfucker.
eBay, and I bought the wallet while I was watching the movie. I'm like, I need this.
It was just his birthday yesterday too. Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson, turning 72, I think.
I like him as like one of my artistic idols or whatever because he had this jacket of all the movies he's ever played in, and he wrote.
I saw that.
So
Yeah.
I like this. And you don't ever see some shit in the tabloids about Samuel Jackson.
Nah. He's always been good. He's always been good with shit.
All right. There we go back. What does this nigga do on social media?
Who?
Exactly.
Samuel Jackson? He don't do nothing. He barely tweets.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was like, if I need to.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
You hit now. You hit some good points. I know you really talking some good shit right now because they keep cutting you in and out. So whenever you're talking really good on live, I always notice that. So I can actually just keep the subject going right quick and pause the questions because I agree with you 1,000%. Even me, I love social media. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a victim of it. Like look what I'm doing right now. But at the same time, I know that you know what I'm saying. I just know that like that's just the way his life is.
And
Yeah.
you're right. That's another point you said. It's just the way our life is. So right now, the way our life is, in order to market yourself, social media is the tool to have.
It's the new business card.
Exactly. I aspire to be to where I don't have to market myself, but I market. Okay, so I'm trying to do the transition where Diddy went from rapping to Diddy. That's
I feel
where
you.
That's where I'm seeing.
I feel you.
Jay-Z. That's where, yeah. But I would always paint. And I remember when I was trying to tell people, I was like, I really like the business of art. I really like the business of art. And they're like, don't stop painting. I'm not going to stop painting. However, I feel like just because being an artist myself, it gives me an advantage over a lot of other people in the art business, so to say, because I know what it feels like to be an artist, so I can look out for the artist. Because the artist is the commodity.
Yeah.
And even in music, that's a lot of things people don't understand or don't look out for the artist, because but the art is not made, no one will be paid.
Facts.
So why don't we protect? Well, imagine if they kept Amy Winehouse alive for 10 more years, even if it was just their best interest. I mean, not only just 10 more years. I mean,
I feel what you're saying. No, I feel what you're saying because it was like. It goes back to the whole beginning of what you talked about, the people that she was around. Remember, you know, like she was not around the best people. They weren't the best people for her.
Even her dad, and that's another thing. That's another thing. You have to be very selective, and even your family doesn't. Okay, for me, I can like cut off family in a second because I grew up in foster care, so it's easier for me to say that. But family, my hair looks terrible, whatever.
Stop. But you. I'm cutting you off right there. Just only one reason why is because I still feel like, are you still cool with your sisters?
Yes. Oh my gosh. My sisters are fucking, although Rhodesia, she did get shot like last month. She's okay. I don't know what. Oh, it's just so fucking bad. I started laughing at that shit. She's okay. It just sounded funny. Like she did get shot last month.
What the hell?
Yeah. Some niggas she was fucking with. This is some Charleston shit. I know, right?
Yeah. Okay.
She's living in Charleston, seriously. So some niggas she was fucking with, just staying in her house, shacking them. As always, niggas love to just stay at bitches.
Don't tell all this. Don't tell all this. This is live. I know someone won't be watching it, but I'm posting this on my channel, Abe.
I'm gonna tell you this, but yeah, she got shut the fuck up. But she was at the mall like a week later, so she's all right.
Shout out to Big Sis because she's a gangster.
I know, right?
Hell yeah. All right.
Who you finna kill?
He's so goofy, man. Hey, yo, Abe. Nah, this is so cool that I actually get to catch up with my old time homie and actually do an interview with you at the same time. What's your spiritual animal?
Whichever animal has the hardest time making decisions would totally be my spiritual animal. That's it. So
I'm gonna look that up and bring that back to you one day. All right.
Type of bird. Sort of like a flighty animal. It's like hard to nail down, but it's really intelligent at the same time. You know, would probably make some type of maybe an owl.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Wise. Did you ever see that commercial though? And the only reason I'm referencing this commercial is because I always watch the 85 South show and they always say this joke. So you remember the owl on the lollipop commercial?
Ah.
The owl was an asshole because at the end he was like, it was like an alligator at the beginning. This is like the old original one. It was like an alligator at the beginning, and then the alligator was like, go ask the who is it, the turtle or some shit like that. The turtle was old as shit and he was like a slave. He was like, I barely made it. Like he could say some bullshit like that. He's like, go ask the owl. And then the owl was just sitting up there and he was literally like, 2, 3, like, and they gave it back to him and bid it like, but at the same time he knew and he gave it back to him like, yeah, just do it yourself. So I can kind of see why you're like that, Ed, because you're not an asshole. You gotta know you. Like it's weird because a lot of people are gonna watch this. They're gonna be like, "Yo, who the fuck is this girl?" For one, and for two, what the fuck is she doing? Like, why is she always laughing?
Yeah.
This is literally who Abe's been since like we've been 4, 5 years old. So this is so dope right here. Like, and that's a good ass answer that you came with.
You don't know me. Feel like I probably have like a Kanye West personality in their minds. Because I kind of think I am the shit. But that's because I am, considering everything that
You're supposed to say that.
That I'm going to do. And that's really, the last part is really it, that I know that I'm going to do. And it's just, every time I do it, I'm just like, told you, nigga.
My dog.
To know that I'm going to do is really what I guess what either draws people to me or turns them away.
Yeah.
It's the confidence in yourself.
That's a hard thing in having so much belief in yourself because they really think that you're just being a cocky motherfucker when you're really just saying, hey, no, this is how we all should really be at the end of the day. Because if we really become our, you know.
Believe in yourself. Who else gonna believe in you?
Exactly. Exactly. I fuck with you for that, Ed. Now, you know 2020 has been a shitty ass year, even though we are like some uplifting people at the end of the day. We gotta just keep it real. Just this year, for us just being 26, it's probably been the roughest year. Like, I got a fake beard and everything because of 2020.
I'm no longer in my early 20s.
Right. Like, it just doesn't feel right. But
I'm 23.
It's okay. It's okay. But help me out, though. What was 2020 win and a 2020 woe for the artist named Abe?
2020 woe was the fact that I had to sit down and realize that just because I have money for things, I have to be patient because things are going to happen the way you want them to. And I also had to realize that I can't do everything by myself and I have to get help from people and I have to rely on other people for things. So that was my woe. My win, I would say my biggest win, and this is going to sound terrible, I would think my biggest win is my relationship.
How's that terrible?
Because I'm that bitch. I'm being that bitch right now. And I'm like, oh yeah, my boyfriend.
That's to be good.
Great person. Like, it's amazing. And yeah, that's my win. Also win is leaving my ex-boyfriend. Okay, can I tell you that when I came to New York, I left South Carolina 2 days before New Year's last year, and I was like, I'm not starting the year again. I cannot do this. And I just came to New York, going to do art, and then like May, end of March, I met Thomas, and I was like, great.
Okay. Now I think I know you're talking about now. Abe, have
Yeah.
you tweeted about him recently and
Yes.
it cracked up the world. You are funny, so now you bring it to light. Now, I'm not going to say all that other shit, but it's just funny as hell because you are hilarious. You like to make jokes of it yourself.
It
Um,
is. He's in his mid 50s. He's and uh, he is the senior vice president of a very financial firm, and
well, shit, go ahead then.
but
Hey,
yeah, amazing person. He just doesn't think he is. He'd be like, yeah, it's like you're like the epitome of that nigga that these bitches want, but whatever. And that was my biggest win. Finally
okay,
finding who I deserve and or also deserves me, vice versa. Yeah.
that's really what you should think about too. At the same time, making each other happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good,
But
Abe.
okay, so the problem in my last relationship is making each other happy solidly. I think my number one always is making myself happy. And his number one also is himself. However, first to number twos, my number two is art. He's like my number 2.5.
Okay,
Better. But I feel like a relationship, you loving yourself and then finding someone to enhance that. And
yeah,
coming from South Carolina, unfortunately, I was taught how to love my man and to do everything for my man no matter what.
yeah,
And
that
that's
is
terrible.
true though. Down south is like kind of more old school and just way behind when it comes to
Yeah,
relationship status more than anything.
but
I see what you're saying with that. That's true. But it's good that you got that grit to understand that that's not who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be who I wanna be. And like I said, dog, like I'm proud of you for that fucking shit, dog. Like you
I'm
gonna be
having
you.
learn each step. I'm always learning now, and I realize
Yeah.
God like you never stop going to school, you never stop learning. I was like, what do you mean? I'm going to keep going to college? But no, it's actually like learning experiences. So the best advice I ever got was instead of categorizing something as bad or good, ask myself, what was I supposed to learn from this situation? And so that's what I do. Try
Message.
to are you in close?
Okay. Well, you know, I really do appreciate this. And this is actually probably like I said earlier, the most honest silver view I've ever had for the fact that and baller, like I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Hey, you shitting on niggas. You over here saying, yeah, I'm just over here riding back from Philly to New York still. I'm sorry, I'm gonna still do it. Like that's my nigga, dog. You
No,
the first
but
you
okay. Oh my God, let's talk about that. Another reason why I like social media. I used to be the most flexing ass nigga ever, terribly so, and that's what gets niggas robbed.
That is true. No, that is true, but at the same time, like and a whole lot of stuff. People are hating out here. But
But
I'm
then
just saying
even
that just
that, I was like, that's not motivating. That's not. And it was more so for
yeah.
me to convince myself. Of, if I was like, if I know that I'm the shit, that's all I need. I don't have to convince other people who don't actually give a fuck about me that I have my shit going on. And to be honest, it's just a huge distraction. So what stopped me from doing that, I wanted to get this property in Spartanburg, and I got
Okay.
it. Bid on it. It was perfect. I had 30 days, and then like I posted it on Facebook, which I don't have anymore. I posted on Facebook. I was like, I just got this property. I'm super excited. I can't wait to, I was going to. It was right across the street from there, open this children's center, and I was like, I could have an art center. I was like, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Next day, someone contested my bid and got it, and I was like, these niggas. But then I was like, there are people who will sabotage your fucking plans because they don't like you,
Yeah.
or they just don't want to see you do things well, or people who are just want to keep tabs on what you're doing just so they can like see how to make things like that. So I was just like, you can know when it's done.
This is
That's and I can't help but keep shit on niggas if I have a social media, so I have to delete it because you said I'm a victim of it, and I am too. I'm a victim of it. I was like, it's like, yeah, look at this. shit I got. I want to do it. Like, I had a fun day, but I didn't post any of it. And it's
Yeah.
almost like if you posted, it didn't happen.
Yeah.